Hey guys, welcome to another live broadcast coming from my home, which is my car, which is which I am a single man who has lived alone for years and years, most of my adult life. And I'm also someone who for the past 2 years have has lasted without a home base. Um, how long can you last? I remember when I had started my journey living in my car. I remember I was talking to a friend, and I still had not made the commitment. I was like in the end of my planning stage. I was just about to pull the trigger on getting my house sold and trying to figure out what I was going to do, whether I was going to rent, whether I was going to buy an RV. And I was telling my friend, one of the few people that I told, that I think I'm going to really live in my car. And the person said to me, Sam, you really going to do that? And I said, yeah. I said, how long do you think I'm going to last? And he goes, well, I'm not going to challenge you. I'm not going to ask you that because then it's like a challenge. Queen, good to see you. Queen on a live chat. Queen, thank you for wishing me happy birthday. I hope you're doing well. I hope life is treating you good. I hope you have good people around you. I hope you know that you're appreciated. And I hope you have a good coloring book. Queen likes to color, and I'm not mad at that. Queen, how long can you last coloring before you get bored? Tonight we're talking about how long can you last? Whether it's a challenge of living in your car or a challenge of being single. How long can you last being single? Many people I know get out of a relationship and they don't last too long without getting into another one. I know people that have started to date before their divorce was even finalized. I've known a lot of people that break up, separate, and then get back together because they can't last too long being with themselves, being alone. I remember watching a movie, 40 Days, 40 Nights. It was about how long can you last without masturbating. How long can you last without something? How long can you last without fried chicken? A lot of you guys pretty fat out there, and I know because I used to be pretty fat. Not easy. Now, today was my birthday. I had a strawberry ice cream cone with chocolate chips, so I have a little bit of a fat ass today. But hey, it's my birthday. Come on, guys. And I'm glad you're doing good, Queen. 3 hours or more coloring, good for you. Then you get bored. I'm not mad at that. Daddy Geek, love to you. Purple Prius to you. A big hug to you because I know tomorrow's work. And nurse emoji, a guy nurse that'll give you a good massage. Um, Sometimes you ask yourself, how long can I last at this job? That's what Daddy Geek asks herself sometimes because she works with a manager that doesn't fully support her. The hardest part about having a job is if your direct manager does not fully support you. As I got older in my career, I really learned that. And what I started to do when I started to interview for jobs, and even this past job that I did, was I made it a point to ask who my direct manager was. I made it a point to really get to know them or to make sure I knew them because the biggest thing that will affect you at your job is your relationship with your direct manager. Now, sometimes you got some crappy jobs that you can't help it, and there's time in life where you have to pay your dues. But I think you should always remember that in life when you go on job interviews, you want to interview. When you're going on a job interview, you want to interview your direct manager. You want to know their management style. You want to know their personal life. Are they married? Are they single? What are their hobbies? What are their interests? You want to feel for them. You're getting ready to go into a relationship. And every job is based on how long can you last. People often come in here and they talk about whether they're working at Walmart or whether they're working in technology or construction. I tell everyone the same piece of advice. Your career is based on how consecutively and how consistently you can show up. That's how long you can last in the workforce. Someone who has the ability to fail, to get embarrassed, to not have the best day at work and keep showing up. Queen, coloring Queen, I love you and I appreciate you. Stay positive. Don't give up. Joe Boston live checking. Hello, everyone. And happy birthday. All the best, Sam. Well, I appreciate that, Joe Boss. Love to you. and appreciate you. Today is my 39th birthday. I do feel older, but I do feel healthy. I do feel great. Um, Overall, I would say it was a good birthday. I spent it by myself. That's how I like it. Um, I walked along the beach. I dipped in Atlantic Ocean. I had a strawberry ice cream cone with chocolate sprinkles, and I had some coconut. Now, usually, I have mainly plant-based diet, but a coconut shrimp, which is pretty healthy. But there was a little bit of breading on there that I'm sure wasn't the healthiest. But yeah, like, come on, guys. But it was a good day overall. I'm gonna go check out a home base tomorrow. Not that I am pushing to do it, but there's a home base that a guy selling by the beach RV lot for $100K with the travel trailer included. So I think that may be interesting, but I don't know. Sometimes I say to myself, how long can I last without a home base? But then I start to analyze the pros and cons of a home base. It's very tough to justify a home base if you're single, and if you're adaptive enough to live this mobile lifestyle, and you're young enough and you're healthy enough. So it's interesting. Queen says, strawberry ice cream cone. Yeah, give me the strawberry ice cream cone emoji. With the chocolate chip, yummy. I don't even know if they have the chocolate chip thing, but I told her to put extra chocolate chips on there. She said, are you sure? I said, yeah, it's my birthday. Throw some extra chocolate chips in that thing, man. And that's what I did. And I had a big cup of ice for it, which is very magical. Now, only one scoop. Back in the day, I would eat a whole gallon of ice cream with a whole big jar of chocolate chip sprinkles. So, because I can last a long time when I was in my obese mode eating, I basically eat till I pass out, just like a drug addict. Basically, do their drug till I pass out. Food's a drug, guys. So you gotta be conscious. Daddy Geek, case me. Guess what? What? Present emoji, don't open it yet. Well, amen. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Present emoji back to you. Why do I give you a present back? Because I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Daddy Geek. I love you. And I thank you for all your support. You've been very kind to me. And like I said, my prayer for you is always that you start to live your life and that you start to not feel guilty about doing what you need to do for you. And stay positive. Keep positive people around you. And if you can't find any positive people, there's nothing wrong with being alone, guys. I downsized my social media, which I'm very thankful for. This was the first year on a birthday I didn't have Facebook in about a decade or so. And I was kind of glad about it. It's nice when people wish you happy birthday, but I really don't want the Facebook happy birthday. The YouTube is okay. The YouTube is good. Look, people are generally happy for me, but YouTube has monetization. Like I just saw a famous nomad on YouTube upload a video like, if it my subscribers, you're the reason I do videos. Look, if there was no monetization in YouTube, would he still do videos? No. Look, YouTube is partly a business, guys. Okay? So if there was no money at the strip club, would strippers still strip? No. Who's going to strip for free? Nobody. Who's going to make videos for free? Nobody. Okay? That's the truth. Now, a lot of people want to pander to you, and that's the truth too. What I can tell you guys is, look, I love you, but hey, I gotta make that money. So what do I gotta do? I gotta put the Speedo on. I gotta strip. Okay, let's stay positive. Queen, that sounds good to me. That strawberry ice cream cone was very mad. Queen, yeah, I read that. Journey with Jordan, what's up, brother? How you doing? Tennessee's in the house. How you feeling, brother? You feeling better? You back in the car? I ask myself every day, what do you ask yourself? Do you want to strip? And then he goes, but Journey with Jordan is living in his car. He's living in Tennessee. He got sick last week, so he spent a few days in the hotel room. So he was probably asking himself, how long can I last living this nomadic life? Many people who get into this life, they love the idea of not paying rent, but then they do a couple weeks, do a couple months, and then they say, oh shit, how long can I last? And I'm going to do a video tomorrow about, do I glorify the life, the car living life? I don't feel I do, but I also feel that, look, it's been a blessing to me, and I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. I'm not going to just say, I give you guys the pros and cons, but look, even if I get a home base tomorrow, I lived in my car for 2 years, and I spent winters in 0 below weather and summers in the hottest state in America. And what I could tell you is it's still been a blessing to me. It still helped me reposition my life. It's a transitional lifestyle. Whether you do it for 2 months or 2 years, what's your objective? Is it to go to South Korea and be a teacher, or Israel like Journey with Jordan's doing? Is it to, move down to Miami and become a stripper like I'm doing, but not Miami? So you could do anything, guys, but it's a transitional lifestyle. Not for a lot of people, not sustainable, but some people, yes. All right, let's continue to read Journey with Jordan, coming from Tennessee, thinking about, can he last any longer in his car. What kind of car you got too, brother? He goes, I ask myself that every day. But one thing that has helped me was your video where you said, if you can make it 2 days, you can make it 2 weeks. If you can make it 2 weeks, you can make it 2 months. Amen. And another YouTuber told me that I started watching originally, and he was just car camping. Now, he eventually bought an RV, and he's got a home base. So I think the big difference with me and other people on YouTube, there's very few that have no home base. And if they have no home base, what you will find is they are basically, YouTube is main source of income. So if they get a home base, they get no income, right? So if they're called like nomadic fanatic, for me, like I'm called inspirational nomad, but it's not like a gimmick for me. It's my life. And they also they spend long periods of time at campground. When you get burnt out on the road, go spend 14 days at a campground. That's probably going to be too long. Go spend 5 days at a campground consecutively. Tent camper, okay? Because a hotel feels like you're cheating on your lifestyle. And so like I had a strawberry ice cream cone today. Does that feel like I'm cheating on my diet? Not really, because I've sustained weight loss for like 7 years, 8 years, really. So, 9 years, shit, I'm 39. I started my health journey when I was 30. So for 9 years, I basically changed my health. But what I could tell you is this. When you stay at a hotel, that's like, you feel like you're cheating on the nomadic life. When you stay at a campground, you're paying money, but it feels like you have found a way to supplement this lifestyle to make it sustainable with a stable place to go at night for either a couple days or a couple weeks. And you have utility hookups. You can get an extension cord from Walmart for $10. With a splitter, you can run a fan. You can charge your electronics. And you can just sit there and masturbate all day if you want. Or you can watch me. Or you can watch other guys talking about, you guys are the only reason I do videos. Or you can just say, hey, look, I got to strip. Why? Because I got to pay the bills. All right, let's take pause. Jaden, happy birthday, my friend. Well, brother, I appreciate that. I appreciate all the love, guys. I really do. It means a lot to me. I take it with a grain of salt. 1 minute people love you, next minute they hate you. But I did feel sincere love. Now, I did feel sincere love when I had Facebook. How do I feel about Facebook now? I totally divorced it. So in 10 years from now, will we all still love each other? It doesn't matter. Because what matters is you're connected with people for a season, for a moment in time, and you have to appreciate that relationship, and you can't hold on too tight. So how long can you last being single? How long can you last being separated? I think you don't go back to an unhealthy relationship when you realize that nothing lasts forever. And that time is like a river. You can't touch the same spot twice. The more you try to rekindle a flame and try to go back to an unhealthy relationship, the more you're trying to touch the same spot in the river twice, and the more you regress in life. You feel bad about yourself. Life is meant to be lived going forward. So how long can you last? That's the wrong question. The right answer is nothing lasts forever. So enjoy each moment and take it for what it is. Let go and keep pushing forward. Because look, 10 years from now, if I'm over there living on an RV lot, I'm not staying at campgrounds, and I'm doing live feeds from an RV lot, or I just shut down YouTube completely because YouTube is extinct. YouTube is like Facebook. It's just for like grandmas who want to stalk their sons. So what I could tell you is this, guys, look, enjoy this moment while I'm broadcasting live from my car, giving you guys nomadic insights without pandering, okay? I'm the stripper in the club to say, look, I'm here for the dollar bill, y'all. Somebody give me the cream instrumental in the background. I'm not here because like, oh, I love you guys, I want to marry you. Now, I do love you guys. I appreciate you. I love you guys enough to be honest with you. I shut down all my social media. If YouTube was not monetized, guess what it would be? Deactivated, guys. Well, I wouldn't be deactivated. I wouldn't be a creator. I would just use it to watch people, okay? As a form of entertainment. Okay? So what I'm trying to tell you guys is nothing lasts forever. Enjoy the moment. Let go. Don't try to touch the same spot twice. Don't go back to an unhealthy spouse that she's out of shape and you're in shape, okay? She doesn't like to do what you like to do. Or he doesn't accept you for who you are. He's over there trying to get you to wear yoga pants and to do a 5K marathon. You're over there trying to get a second serving of the chocolate and cheese. You're over there trying to hook up with Inspirational Nomad. You want a strawberry ice cream cone with extra chocolate chips. And I understand that. That's why the MILFs like me. Why? Because I let them eat extra strawberry cone. I don't judge them. Why? Because I'm not going home with them. All right. So what I can tell you is this, guys. I think I just broke it down. Let's take pause. Let's take a hydration break. Good job. Guys, if this is entertaining to you, helpful to you, I appreciate you taking the effort and clicking that thumbs up button. I know your mouse may have some tomato sauce on it, or it may have some other type of sauce on it, okay? But please, clean it and click that thumbs up button. Share the video. Thank you. Journey with Jordan says, Chinese proverb, every long journey begins with a single step. I totally agree. One step at a time, one day at a time. If you fall, you get back up. Develop a plan, structure your vision, be willing to be flexible if things need to be adjusted, and keep taking it one step at a time, one day at a time. Totally agree with that, brother. Amen. Daddy Key gave me a lot of present emojis. Thank you. And then like a little guy covering his eyes. Good job. You ready to open it yet? Well, hey, look, as long as not a guy's not going to pop out with a G-string on, I'll open it up. Queen, I love coconut. Queen, I love coconut and chocolate. Queen, I love you. Somebody give me a coconut emoji. Journey with Jordan, Daddy Geek. About to make it rain. Now, Daddy Geek, I want you to stuff that money in your own drawers. Why? Because you've been more than generous to me. So I tell you guys honestly that I am here. I like YouTube. I like to share. Obviously, I'm here for mainly the monetization, but I'm not here to manipulate. So Daddy Geek, you've been a huge supporter, and a lot of other people on this channel have. So look, guys, when you're led and you have the extra, do it if you want. But at the same time, guys, stuff your money in your own pants. Why? Because that's a real relationship where someone's not like saying, oh, I'm just here because of the magical love that we share. Look, guys, I also hope that I impart some time, I'm not just entertaining. I hope I am entertaining because you got to have laugh, you got to have fun in life. But I also hope I encourage you to be confident enough in yourself to not take shit from anyone, but to not become into conflict with anyone. Oh my God, Daddy Geek done stuffed $100 in my drawers when I'm trying to tell her to stuff $100 in her own drawers. Damn, Daddy Geek, oh my God. Daddy Geek, I'm trying to give you I was trying to give you the reverse present, man. Daddy Geek, happy birthday. Be blessed to something nice for you. Daddy Geek, oh my God, Daddy Geek, you have been unbelievable, supportive, and generous. And I appreciate that, but I just certainly don't. I just want to say thank you. When someone gives you a present, say thank you. I'm very appreciative, Daddy Geek, and I very much pray that you continue to do the things you need to do for you so that you can live your dream, okay? And that no one takes advantage of you, and that you only have people in your life that speak confidence to you and that don't manipulate you, and that, you find a manager that wants to see you succeed, because that's what I had to do too. Like, guys, there were certain points where I stayed at a job, but then I had to change a job till I found a manager that wanted me to succeed. So I pray that you find that in Daddy Geek. All I can say is thank you again. You've been the biggest supporter, and thank you, and thank you. Very kind. Thank you. Daddy Geek, man. Redlined it, man. That's a red line, man. I never seen a red line like that, man. Unbelievable, man. Thank you, Daddy Geek. Oh, Jesus. My drawers are stuffed up, man. Thank you. Queen, dried coconut fruit is delicious. I like coconut. I like pineapple. I like coconut. Very magical. African amazing. Hey, African. Happy birthday, Samuel. Thank you. I appreciate that. 39 years old. How do I feel? I feel good overall. Thank you. Queen gave me 3 ice cream emojis. Well, that's how I felt after I ate it. I felt like I ate 3 because I had extra chocolate chips. Backwoods, what's up, man? Happy birthday to you, Sammy. Thank you, brother. Shout out to you. I hope all's well. Overall, I had a good day. I'm very thankful. Keep pushing forward. Amen. I hope you continue to do you. Yep, I hope the same for you guys, too. Make videos. Yeah, you're inspiring. Thank you, brother. And you always speak the real talk. Well, I appreciate the hang loose present emoji, beach emoji, and sunglass face emoji. Brother, continue to go for your dream of living in your vehicle and living a simplified life traveling. You're young, you're healthy, you're in a time window of life where you have the opportunity. Seize the opportunity. And if you ever get to a point where you're on the road and you say, how long can I last? Just remember, tell yourself nothing lasts forever. So let me enjoy life. Okay? Let you enjoy life, because you get to a certain point. If you live in a house and you stay in a town your whole life, you're going to ask yourself, how long can I live here before I have to go to a senior citizen care facility? And believe me, when you can't make the decision, your children will make it for you. And then they're going to liquidate your assets, and then they're going to go traveling on the road. So what I could tell you is this, guys. Nothing lasts forever. Enjoy life. Enjoy each moment. Appreciate people who appreciate you. Daddy Geek and everyone in here has been very appreciative. Because if you're in here and you're not appreciative, I don't keep you in my life. So, and that's what I want to instill in you guys as long as we're together. I don't care if they're your family member, friend, or lover. If they don't appreciate you, if the relationship is not reciprocal, if you're not an equal partner, then you have to let go of that person. I don't care how hot they are. I don't care how much money they have. Live simple so no one can control you financially. Whether it's your manager, whether it's a mate, or whoever. When you live simple and you're willing to work or do what you need to do in whatever way, no one can control you financially. And when you're confident in yourself, no one can control you emotionally. And, when you have this type of outlook on life, is life perfect? No, life is not perfect. But again, I believe you position yourself for life to be a little bit better. And that should always be your goal. How can I make my life better? How can I live more on my terms? And then, it all falls in place. So love to you, brother. Queen, yeah, laughing strip. Queen, I just got the rain emoji on me. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Queen. Journey with Jordan. Hey, 20 is a 20. I'm not mad at that. And yes, I've been back in the Prius a few days now. Thanks, Samuel, brother. I'm glad you're feeling healthy. The lowest time in your car is when you feel sick. But just remember, if you feel sick and you're in your car, if you were in your house, it would be a little bit more comfortable, but you could always get a hotel room. That's when really you want to get a hotel room when you're really sick. Look, when I've been really sick, I just got a campground. But then after you feel better, you may be glad you didn't buy a house, because then you're like, oh shit, I just got a 30-year mortgage and I was only sick for 3 days. So, it's something to evaluate. I think there's always going to be something in your mind that's going to seek a home base, okay? Because something in the human nature is we want to settle. And there's nothing wrong with buying a home base. There's nothing wrong with selling your home base and living on the road full time with no home base. I've done both, guys. Nothing lasts forever, but the equation what will give you peace is always knowing that you're living below your means, whether you have a home base or you don't have a home base. Because when you're living below your means, even if the housing market crashes, you're positioned as good as you could be. And you still have flexibility. You're going to have the flexibility that you have living in a car if you have a home base, but you're still flexible if you're living below your means. Okay. And, I think that's the key. That's the key. There's no one answer for everyone, guys. I know a lot of times people get mad at me because they don't get mad at me, but their frustration of life leaks over to me because they want me to figure out their life. And I used to play that game, but as I got older, I don't play that game, guys. I share with you what I think. And sometimes what I think changes. And then, like many people have told me, look, you got to take whatever good you can take from you. You got to leave the bad. You got to take what you can. Find the hidden gems in the Dookie emojis. Like to get a hidden gem, you got to dig through some dirt. Okay. So to get a hidden gem, you got to dig through some Dookie. There's some stuff I say that you don't like. You got to dig through the Dookie and you got to get the gem. And then you got to hold on to what's good, leave what's bad. And then you got to figure out your own life, guys. There's no one answer for everyone. All right. Let's stay positive and let's take a hydration break. Daddy Geek, thank you again, man. My Speedo stuffed with $100 bills. Thank you, Daddy Geek. Deborah, Tim, I've been divorced for 30 years. Well, thank you for sharing. That's a great testimony. My mother got divorced. She waited a little bit too long, but I'm glad she did. And I recognize divorce is one of the most painful things, but one of the most necessary things. Because I know you make the vow till death do us part, but nothing lasts forever. I think that's an outdated vow. And I think that if it's unhealthy, you got to get the hell out of Dodge. Let's continue to read the comment. She goes, she's been divorced for 30 years. Best 30 years of my life. Well, amen emoji to you 100. Single life is freedom. Well, I agree. But some people who get into the single life, they can't last long being alone. And some people are meant to be in a relationship. I see some people look happy together. Look, everyone's different, guys. But I tend to agree with you. I'm very similar to you. And so I see a hot girl, she could even be very sweet. But now being through what I've been through in life, I say it's too much work. Even when I look at a home base, sometimes I say, man, it's got a lot of good qualities, but it's work. So eventually I may buy a home base. Will I get married? No. I'd rather have to face liquidating a property than liquidating a marriage. You're more financially vulnerable liquidating a marriage than you are a home base. That's the truth. And emotionally. So, but again, this is just me, right? So if that's a Dookie emoji to you, if you've been watching the Life Channel all your life and Cinderella and all that other stuff, and you're in love and you want to be in love and you're mad at me that I'm putting a Dookie emoji on your love emoji. So you got to dig through that and you got to pull out a gem. Am I mad at you if you pull out an engagement ring from my single talk? No, do you? Am I going to your wedding? No. I'm not going to give you $100 to get married. That's crazy. You get invited to a wedding and you got to give them money. And you got to give them money at the baby shower. You have to pay them to get married and you have to pay them to have a kid. Are you crazy? No way. No, I'd rather strip on YouTube. And Daddy, thank you for the $100 tip. What I could tell you is this, guys. There is no way I'm going to a wedding, baby shower. I've been to those guys. They sign you up for a registry. What's the registry? This is what I want. That's crazy. I don't want to do that. Let's take pause. Queen, I went to the beach twice last week. Well, damn it, Queen. Good job. 2 beach emojis to you, and then 2 girls smiling with a queen emoji to you. Good job. Liz D. I'm just single 6 months. Uh-oh, that sounds like you about to backslide. Let's continue to read. Trying to learn to be on my own. It's not easy. I can feel the backslide coming. I bought a 17-foot RV. Uh-oh, you overcompensated for the emotional instability. I bought a 17-foot RV on fire sale in California. Probably going to move. You didn't move yet? Been on a step downsizing trajectory over the last 5 years. Feels good. Well, I'm not mad. Birthday cake emoji and balloon emoji. Liz, I'm not mad at you. I love you. And what I could tell you is this. Throw all your shit out, get in that RV and go for it. Now, you may hit the road, though, and you may say, look, I'm going to go back to home. So do you have an apartment? Do you have a house? What's your situation if you want to share? If you don't want to share, just give me a bikini emoji and a thumbs up emoji. Why? Because sometimes your personal life's so painful you don't want to share. And when I first moved in my car, I didn't share with everyone. It was too painful. I was too scared. So I understand that, too. BVT. That's our brother from South Carolina. Great today. Well, thank you, brother. Love. I appreciate you hanging in there with me because I know you felt I put a lot of Dookie emojis on your parade when I talked about pro-life. You hate that. But I love you for staying with me, and I love you, man. Stay positive. Zeus is laughing good. Laughter is good for the soul. Zeus says exactly. Thank you. Sal, hey, I made the live chat. Good to have you, brother. Welcome. It's been a while. Good to have you, man. Good to see you. Happy birthday to Sam. Thank you. Hope you've been doing well. I've been doing great. Love, respect, brother. I appreciate that, man. Overall, look, the past few weeks have been good. There, you go through periods in life. Sometimes you hate life. I make videos about it, but I try not to stay there, guys. I try to stay positive. I try to stay encouraged. I try to keep my life focused on core principles, live below my means, eat healthy, keep healthy relationships, and that kind of keeps me on a path of going forward. And so, yeah, that's how it is. BVT, happy birthday, Sam. Thank you. I appreciate you hanging in there, BVT, because I know it's not easy. I give you credit. If I disagree with someone as much as you disagree with me, I don't think I would hang in there as long. So I give you credit. Hope it has been a super day. It has. I was in the beach. I looked at bikinis. I haven't masturbated yet, but I'll probably do that later. And overall, it's a good day. Traveling man, howdy. Traveling man, good to see you, brother. Thank you for hanging with me, too. You've been here for a while, so love to you, brother. Minivan emoji to you. A water park emoji to you. And hydration break emoji to you. Let's take a hydration break. Dad Geek, all I can say is red fire emoji and thank you. Thank you emoji to you because, again, your generosity is unmatched and the appreciation is there. So thank you very much. Thank you. BT, today is oldest you have been. That's right. Well, no, wait, hold on. You're saying that wrong. And the youngest you will ever be. Well, I agree with that. Make the most of it, Sam. There you go. Yes. Well, today is the youngest you'll ever be. Every day you get older. Every day you get closer to death. Average life expectancy, 80. I say that often. Why do I say that? Not to make people sad, but to make you realize that you have to live with the fire emoji under your ass. You have to live urgently. You have to make intentional decisions, whether it's on downsizing, whether it's on divorce, whether it's on whatever. The intentional actions, the focused energy is living with urgency. The realizing that during the course of the day, you have to do certain things you don't want to do. Even on my birthday, I went to the gym. Even on my birthday, I did laundry. Now, I did have a strawberry ice cream cone with chocolate sprinkles. And Daddy Geek put $100 in my Speedos. So I did have some fun, too. But what I could tell you is you have to do some things during the course of the day you don't want to do. And then you also have to enjoy the day. Why do you have to do some things you don't want to do? Because that's discipline and that will help you feel better about yourself. Why do you need to enjoy the day? Because look, you're never going to be younger than you are today. Nothing lasts forever. So enjoy the ride as you go. Enjoy the journey. Make the most of your day. So amen, emoji, BVT. Good job. Daddy Geek, oops, wrong shorts. I forgot to wear undies. Well, that's true. It went right to the sausage, but I appreciate that. My sausage is covered up on a $100 bill. I'm not mad at that. Thank you very much. Journey with Jordan. Yeah, Daddy Geek, that's right, man. Wish I could be that generous. Daddy Geek, man, she done put a smile on your boy's face. Thank you. All good, Sam. I appreciate that very much. Daddy Geek, you know what it is. You know I'm pushing for you to live your life on your terms, to get health, be healthy, have healthy relationships, positive people that speak to your confidence, not your insecurities. Thank you, Daddy Geek. BVT, nice job, Daddy Geek. She's a blessing. Jason, what's up, man? I went out, worked out, feel much better. There you go, brother. You did something you had to do. Good job. From Chicago. Oh, love to the Windy City. It was a disaster. I love you, though. Much love, brother. Much love to you. Good job going to the gym and working out and making a priority, putting an urgent action item under the list of things you may not want to do, but you need to do, and then you feel better about yourself. Good job. Journey with Jordan. Worst case scenario, I'll try to see if Dave Ramsey wants to Airbnb me a room. Well, hey, don't forget that he's going to charge you a premium on that. Why? Because that guy's a millionaire and he don't need, well, look, even if you rented a room from Dave Ramsey, it'd still be cheaper than a 30-year mortgage because after about 3 months, you'll probably get tired of living in that area. And even when you rent, even if you rent an Airbnb, even if you rent an apartment a standard way from a landlord, the one thing you have is flexibility because you're not locked in forever. When the lease ends, whether it's month to month or 1 year, you can change. Now, many people don't change. That's the issue. Many people like the idea of change, but they don't like the reality of change. So nothing lasts forever, but a lot of times people stay in the same spot forever because they do not embrace change. So the greatest book I ever read, non-biblical, non-religious, was Who Moved My Cheese? Who Moved My Cheese by Dr. Jay Spencer, I believe. It was a small book, I don't know, 50 or 75 pages, all about those who adapt and those who are willing to reposition their life to change with the currents of life. Because the currents of life change, they are the most successful. So you have, and it's like the same thing. It was like three mice who were caught in a maze, and the cheese moved from different locations. And some mice weren't willing to accept the fact that nothing lasts forever and the cheese moved. Some mice say, look, nothing lasts forever. This cheese is gone. And they were willing to get up and find another path in the maze. During the course of your life, the cheese will be located in a different area. And you'll have to ask yourself, are you going to stay in the same spot waiting for that cheese to come back? Or are you going to be willing to go out there in the maze of life and find a new path where there's new cheese? Now, sometimes when I'm in the parks, I spend a lot of time in the parks and nature. I'm a nomad. And I feel like Tarzan, guys. Like the birds are like, I'm like talking to the birds. I'm like talking to the squirrels. I'm like Tarzan. That's why I just love me. So I was in a park today like Tarzan. I was talking to the squirrels and birds. And sometimes I feed the squirrels, and I fed the squirrels today. And sometimes when I feed the squirrels, they come back to that same spot because that's where they remember that they got fed from. But also the negative of that is if they keep coming back there and they don't realize that, look, I'm not going to be there forever, then they don't have the mindset of they'll have to go to another different place. So look, nothing lasts forever. Tarzan doesn't stay in the same spot. The squirrels have to adapt. Everyone has to adapt. So make a mental note. Good job. Woohoo, what's up, brother? Sam, my cousins are in town from Dallas, Texas. Okay. They bugged me all weekend. I hate family. To come see them. That's okay. Look, one of the best things I ever did was be willing to tell friends and family members I don't want to go. I'm an adult. I don't want to go to your get-together. I don't want to meet up. Why? Because that season of my life has changed. Never be willing to say no. Not me. Don't say maybe, say no. And if they say why, just say, look, I like to be alone most of the time. Some people won't understand that. Some people won't want to be your friends. If they don't want to be your friends because you don't want to do it, they're not your friends. And the quicker you can accept that and move on with your life, the better you are. It gets worse when you play the game when you only go because you feel like you're obligated to go, not because you want to go. Like, that's not a blessing in that. So let's continue to read. They bugged him all weekend. A guilt trip is manipulation. but they won't take the time to come visit me. Well, that's all right. You shouldn't want that either. Very frustrating. Woohoo, I don't want to tell you how to live your life, but if it was me, I would just change my number and not give it to them. Why? You solved your problem. They can't get in touch with you. You can't get in touch with them. And if you're not depending on them financially or emotionally, you don't need them. And they shouldn't need you. You're both adults. Move on with your life. But you should do it. I love you, Queen. Thank you so much, Sam. Love emoji to you. That's our brother Blaine from North Carolina. 100 Sam's Piece of Truth. Well, thank you, Blaine. Shout to you, Tom Hanks, and everyone in Boone, North Carolina, who's starting to have the warmer weather as they're mountain men in North Carolina mountains. Good to see you, Queen. And then she gave me a strawberry ice cream emoji, chocolate cake emoji, and a sitting down to eat at a table emoji. Good job, Queen. I'm tough. I've talked to a girl who literally had birthdays or birthday showers almost every week. Self-indulgent, self-promoting, insecure girls or women want to celebrate their birthday all weekend, all month, and always an excuse on why attention needs to be on them. What do I tell you? Cut them out of your life, because they'll be divorced twice, still inviting their exes to holiday parties and inviting you. Why do they invite their ex to a holiday party and their new boyfriend? They want maximum attention. They're insecure. And so what I could tell you, if she celebrates her birthday all month and she invites her ex to holiday parties, she's insecure. She wants the spotlight on her. You are nothing but a chihuahua with an accessory sweater on. And if that's the type of life you like, you better get ready to be on a leash your whole life, because she's running the show, guys. And ain't no one running the show in my life. Let's continue. She wants that. What a disaster. Well, brother, you figured it out. Can you imagine going every week? Yeah, I can imagine. I've lived that life. What I can tell you is get the hell out of that life. Woo says, my mom's texting me all morning and night, 4 missed calls. Well, you should call your mom and see what's going on. But if mom is manipulating you, then you should tell her, look, Mom, I love you. I want to check on you, but don't emotionally manipulate me, because it's not good for my mental health. And if she can't accept that, hey, should you cut off your mom? If it's not good for your mental health, if having your mom in your life is not good for your mental health, or your father, should you keep them in your life? No. What are you going to do? Be in the insane asylum? Be in the insane asylum? And some of the people on YouTube should be in a mental institution. And instead of them resolving their issue with their mother or their father, they come and they put their negative energy on me. And then they argue with their mother all day. They use her credit card to order pizza, and then they come on the live chat and they want me shit. Hey guys, look, all right, take the handicap sticker off your car, okay? Resolve the issue with your mother and start to build your life as an adult. Being an adult is honestly and lovingly communicating to someone else what you need and what your boundaries are. If someone can't accept that, scissor emoji, cut them off and move on with your life. If you're not willing to do that, dog leash emoji, because you're basically going to be drug around your whole life by the neck. Not good. Queen, woohoo, yeah. Queen, okay, laughing, good job, Queen. Submarine Vet, that's my brother from Boston. 2 minutes, brother. Good to have you, man. Keep laughing, keep staying positive. I love you. Alice, sweetheart, good to see you. Happy born day, Alice. Thank you for always being sweet. Thank you for not giving up. And I see the persistence in your spirit. I see the tenacity and the compassion in your heart, and I appreciate you. Submarine Vet, happy birthday. I appreciate that, Submarine Vet. Sunglass face emoji back to you. Thank you, man. Anyway, Jordan, did you get a free hydro massage email from Planet Fitness? No, good question. I did get a free water bottle. So, because of my birthday, and Planet Fitness, you can't beat that, guys. Planet Fitness is the best $21 I spend per month. Gives me access to showers 24/7, workout facilities, and a free water on my birthday. And what I could tell you guys, that's the best $21 you ever spent as a nomad. And then he goes, they sent one for me. I got a free water emoji. Sounds like a hand job from a hot tube jet or something. I don't know about that. There has been some hot girls I've met at Planet Fitness that I would like a free hand job from. But I don't want to get a hand job where I eat. Like, you don't want to shit where you eat. You don't want to get a hand job where you eat. Now, I don't eat at Planet Fitness, but I basically live there when I take a shower. So I don't want to get a hand from somebody. Then I come in and it's awkward. So I'd rather give myself a hand job, skip on the girl getting a hand job, just take the free water, do the hydro massage thing, and get the hell out of there, unless they pop. Patrice, hey, Patrice, thank you for hanging with me. Hey, Sam, happy birthday. Shout out to California. I pray you're doing well and moving forward to your dream and traveling more. Good job. AVT, hey, Pat. Free to be me. That's my brother. Very positive. A lot of birthday cake emojis. Thank you. Balloon emoji. Thank you. Celebration emoji. And then cheesecake with a candle emoji. Brother, I appreciate that. Peace of mind to you, brother. That's a great comment. Peace be with you also, brother. And what I could tell you guys, nothing beats the peace of mind. How do you get peace of mind? By telling people what you expect out of a relationship, cutting people off, and having boundaries. People treat you how you treat yourself. People will treat you the same way you permit them to treat you. Like, I don't permit trolls. I don't permit certain people like talk to me. I don't permit my father. I don't permit anyone to, like, as an adult, to treat me however they want. No. We're not going to play that game, guys. And you should have the same mindset. Good job. SW. Happy birthday, guess him. I appreciate that. Daddy Geek, that was amazing. We pray that he gets blessed 100-fold back. Hand clap emoji. Birthday cake. Coffee emoji. Yeah, I got a free Starbucks today, coffee. And then a heart emoji. Thank you. BBT. That Italian sausage, yeah. And your pepperoni that looks good on the channel, Patrice. Well, yeah. Okay. I didn't know she got sausage on it. Marin, shout out to Southwest Florida. Marin, living her best life. I get out of things by saying what's true, and all caps now, seems graceful for me. Like I'm talking a course right now and want to focus on that. Keep doing you, Marin. I'm always into something. Keep doing you, Marin. Or another true reason for self-care. Well, Marin, you're a beautiful, intelligent woman. Don't take shit from anyone. Don't let anyone put a dookie emoji in your salad emoji. So what I can tell you, Marin, is stay confident, do you, and if people can't accept you, cut them off. And if something's not good for your mental health, including me, cut me off. Why? Because your mental health comes before everything, guys. Take care of yourself. Self-care. Good job. Cameron, we should do a meetup. Nah, brother, come on. Don't make me throw up emoji. Guys, this is a virtual relationship. I have friends in real life, family members I don't meet up with. So it's not, I don't pander to you guys. It's not like I don't meet up with you and then I go meet up with a bunch of other friends. I spent my 39th birthday, like I spent my 38th and my 37th, 100% alone. So this is the most longest I talked to anyone today. So, and I do it. It's YouTube. It's monetization. Outside of that, it's companionship too. But I'm not going to upload a video like I love my subscribers. You guys, I love you guys, but at the same time, I love people enough to say, look, this is who I am. I'm the type of person I spend the majority of my time by myself. I like virtual relationships because they're non-committal, and if they have some upside, I'm game for them. But if it's just mental torture, like for me, Facebook and Instagram is mental torture for free. For me, if all the social media that you get no compensation for, it's basically like, going to be water tortured for free. I don't want to be water tortured for free. I'll strip, but once in a while I like a dollar bill in my Speedos. Why? Because look, you're putting on a show. Okay, you're dangling the sausage, and what I can tell you, hey, look, guys, there's no sex in the champagne. Daddy Geek, hey, Marin, donate. Hey, from Ontario, Canada. Well, love and respect to Canada. Have really been enjoying your talks. Keep it up. Well, thank you. I'm looking at a home base in a community that has a lot of Canadians. A lot of Canadians in South Florida, but they're mainly snowbirds. Shout out to my guy, Trent News, who's about to be a full-time Floridian. He's going to get an investor visa because he buys real estate in Fort Lauderdale. And so he's going to come down to Florida on an investor visa. So shout out to all my Canadians, Canadian flag. We're blessed to have good friends up north. Canada has a big landmass. Very much, like a democracy, very much peaceful. It's a blessing to share a border with peaceful, loving people. So let us be thankful that we have that. That's a blessing. Vicky. Hey, Vicky, Minnesota, Florida. Vicky, I want you to give me the exact number of days that you have until you move to Florida. Good job. Mtoff. What did you celebrate other than ice cream? I had a coconut shrimp, which was a treat for me, on top of my salad. I went in the Atlantic Ocean for about 20 minutes. And I walked in a park. Hope you went for a swim in the ocean. I did. It was very magical. And it was nice today too. Like, it was tropical. There was not a lot of waves. I wasn't boogie boarding. I was just swimming. It was a calm, and the water was very clear. It was light blue. I could see my feet, and I was just glistening. And it was very magical. Marin, happy birthday, Sam. Thank you, birthday cake emoji, heart emoji, and it's a heart face emoji. So glad you're alive. I'm thankful. There's some days you wish you were dead, but when you get a good day, you take it and you say thank you. Lauren, you inspired my video the other day about what do you do after you downsize. You're very smart, and I appreciate the inspiration. Happy birthday, Sam. Thank you, Lauren. Working and listening to you in the background. Well, I'm not mad at that. Lauren, make that money and then get the hell out of Dodge. Why? I want you to live an inspired life on your terms, but I want you to always do what you need to do to make money. Why? Because you always need money, no matter how simple you live. But the more simple you live, the less you get stressed. Why? Because the less you worry about being laid off, the less you worry about contentious contentiousness at work. And the more you come to me on YouTube and say, look, I'm just doing me, Sam's doing him, and I like this virtual relationship, non-committal. Mary, 3 hearts, 3 palm trees, going to see family in September. Throw up emoji. And already actually aware. Look, I got anxiety over the weekend. I made an appointment to go see a home base. I canceled it because it was too much commitment. I had to meet someone at a certain time, and I was thinking about it the night before. I said, I don't want to do this. And I really didn't like the property that much. I said, I don't want to do this. I backed out. So if I had like a planned day that I had to meet family, I can't do that, guys. I can't do planned, committed days. I have to like just show up that day if I want to go. And most time I don't want to go. I want to be by myself. But everyone's different, but not for me. And then she goes, even though it's only a few days, that's a lifetime for me. Family and I are okay, but very different in perspective, so I tippy-toe. I never want to be around anyone I have to tippy-toe again. I'm not mad at you, Marin, but I'm expressing the truth. My truth is at this point in my life, middle age, I refuse to be around anyone I have to tippy-toe, and I refuse to say that I am going to an event when I don't want to go. If I don't want to go to an event, whether it's a funeral, wedding, baby shower, I want to be able to say I don't want to go. If someone gets upset with me for saying I don't want to go, then I don't want them in my life. And that's been a huge blessing in my life. Jones, 1963. Happy birthday, Samuel. Damn it. You and Daddy Geek done stuffed a Speedo tonight. And what I say, Jones, is thank you. And I appreciate that and love to you. And thank you for hanging in there with me. Thank you for the positive vibes. Thank you for not giving up. Thank you for being a positive person that understands me, that accepts me. And the respect is mutual and reciprocated. And thank you. Thank you very much. Let's continue. Go back to the live comments. Let's take a hydration break, guys. Thank you guys for all the love and support. Woo. Praise the Lord. Hydration break. Drink more water. My body feels like Starbucks has got triple filtered water. Ice, it feels, and this, like if I had a home base, I couldn't even if I bought spring water from Publix, I can't get it this good. This is triple filtered. So I say, if I buy a home base, I'm going to have less quality of water. I'm going to have Wi-Fi because right now I'm using Starbucks Wi-Fi. So it's like a lot of negatives. But what I can tell you is drink filtered water and take it ice cold and let it filter your body. Like when you drink cold water, it goes and it washes out all the toxins of your body and it flushes your system. Like when you have an RV, you hook your RV up at times to a garden hose to flush out your black tank and your gray tank. Your black tank and your gray tank is where the sewage, where your crap literally goes down to the sewer. And once in a while, you have to clean it out. You have to hook the freshwater hose up so it runs through the gray tank and flushes your system. When you drink water, you flush your colon, you flush your system. You pee more and you get all the toxins out. When you pee more and when you get more, that's your body releasing the toxins. Your body is nothing more than an RV. Now, some of you big people out there, you're in a class A. You're pretty overweight. Some of you anorexic people got a slight eating disorder. You're in a micro travel trailer. So what I can tell you guys is there's a lot of different. I got a wide ass, guys. Okay, so I'm not going to judge anyone. What I can tell you guys is let's stay positive. Good job. Let's continue to read. Drink? Really? You're paying for Facebook and Instagram by allowing them to harvest your personal data. Well, I cut them off. GPS locations, etc., to sell advertisers. Well, same thing on YouTube, but YouTube at least provides better entertainment. And if you have a creator account, you could possibly get monetized. But you give up more privacy if you have a YouTube account. I mean, I'm giving up privacy, guys. So, people watching, they don't have to tell me who they are. So all type of people watching, believe me. So everything has trade-offs, but to me, YouTube is still worth it. There's trade-offs, but it's still worth it. Facebook and Instagram is worth it because I don't get anything out of it. It's like being waterboarded. It's like being tortured. And it's not even like a triple filtered Starbucks water. It's like with tap water that's been heavily chemicalized, and I'm just being like water tortured with it. I don't want to know about people's birthdays and people's crap. I don't want to know about that. I got to stay positive. Vicky, 396 days. Well, Vicky, like the scriptures say, keep the vision in front of you. Keep your dreams, keep your hopes in front of you. Keep watching YouTube videos about Florida. And if you can't find any new ones, watch the same ones again. Why? Keep the vision in front of you. Good job. Thank you very much. Marin went to super chat. Marin, happy birthday, baby. Hydration break. And then she gave me the fruit and vegetable emojis. Good job. I love watermelon. I love oranges. Good job, Marin. Thank you very much for the super chat love. Thank you. And it's appreciated. And look, when someone gives you a gift, you say thank you. You sincerely appreciate it. And then you keep your mouth shut. So Marin, thank you. Jones, thank you. Daddy Geek, thank you. It's appreciated. Lauren, thank you, Sam, and God bless. Well, Lauren, you keep making that money, and I'm not going to tell your manager, because your manager probably hates their job too. And what I can tell you guys, if you simplify your life, even if you work with people that make more money than you, when you simplify your life and you live below your means, you'll probably make more money than your manager. What does that mean, Sam? Let's say your manager makes $100,000 a year, but they have 2 houses and 2 cars and 2 kids. Let's say you make $50,000 a year. You don't have 2 houses, you don't have 2 kids, you don't have 2 pets, and you're looking to downsize. Guess what? You make $50,000 a year, they make $100,000, but you have more money. Why? Because you live below your means and you have less commitments. So you don't necessarily, now you have to make a certain amount of income, okay? You got to make over $1,000 a month. I think you want to try to make at least $2,000 a month. But then after that, you want to cut your expenses. You want to stay low. DTM Professional Window Cleaners, man. Thank you for the super chat. He goes, I'm late, Sam, but I'm here. I appreciate you, brother. You were the first one. DTM Professional Window Cleaner was the first one ever to give me a super chat. And I was very insecure at that time. And he was very much an encouragement. He goes, I see this super chat booming. Yeah, they came in hot tonight, man. I appreciate it, brother. I pray continued blessing. DTM Professional Window Cleaners got a pressure washing business. Why I believe in DTN Professional Window Cleaners, 2 reasons. One is he knows how to present himself and he's willing to adapt. He realizes nothing lasts forever. That topic tonight, how long will it last? Well, nothing lasts forever. So what happens when it ends? Adapt. Okay. So DTN Professional Window Cleaner started his entrepreneur journeyship. He started his entrepreneur journey doing a window cleaning business. And he did it for a while, but then he had some issue, like with one spot, they were getting legalistic and they wanted his insurance and this and that. So then he adapted. When he said, you know what, this may be not the right path, he adapted and he opened up a pressure power washing business, which is a little bit less liability, depending on what contract he's going to get. So what I can tell you is this, guys. Look, I started my career as an electrician. I went into engineering and I tried different things along the way. I tried a nonprofit. I used to do Ustream. Ustream was like a no monetization YouTube back in the day. You do different things. You try. I had a radio show. You try different things. Some things stick and some things don't, but nothing lasts forever. So the answer is always, when something is offered, you adapt. And those who are going to push forward in life, you may not always be super successful, but you are successful when you have a mindset that's willing to adapt. So DTN, you have that. Keep doing you, brother. Thank you for the love. Marion? Was the water warmer over here today? Birthday boy, bear hug. The water was magical. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't too cold. I thought about today when I was swimming in the South Florida Atlantic Ocean. All year round, the ocean is basically 70 degrees or higher. And so all year round, you can swim in the ocean. At the Jersey Shore, you can only swim in the ocean like July and August, unless you're going to do a polar bear plunge. Some people do that. I don't do that. So what I can tell you is I intentionally made a decision to live somewhere where the ocean is warm enough all year round to swim in. I'm so thankful for Florida. I love Florida. I appreciate Florida. And I respect Florida. Okay? And I'm very thankful. I love Florida. Good job. Tony, what's up, man? Sam, have you thought about self-publishing short books on your thoughts on living the good life? Well, I self-published a book about 15 years ago, just about self-help. There's only 500 copies. And I basically have given them away. And now I look back at it, the book probably wasn't that good, but I tried to share what I learned. But I won't self-publish a book because YouTube is a visual book. A book is just a person's thoughts communicated on a written platform. YouTube is my thoughts, just not on a written platform, on a video platform. So there's no difference between, this is a podcast, this is a book, this is a diary, this is a documentary, all live, interacting. So this is better than a book, guys. You can ask me questions. You can't ask a book questions. I can make, every day when I upload a video, I make a chapter in a book. And so there's no reason to at this time to do more things that I don't need to do, because then that hurts your creativity. When you spread yourself too thin, you divert energy. Consolidating and downsizing is about focus your energy into one thing. I downsized my social media because I said, look, what social media matters and where should I focus my energy? YouTube. That's the only thing that matters to me at this point. Same thing with my belongings, same thing with everything in life. You downsize so that you can focus your energy on one thing rather than you have all your energy going to a million different things. The difference between a laser and a light is just focus. The only thing that makes a laser is focus. If a laser wasn't focused, it'd just be like a regular house light, like this. Oh, I can't put it on because my car battery. Well, like that. See that? That's not a laser. That's just a light because it doesn't have the same focus as a laser. Good job. Jones, thank you again. Jacob, hey, Sammy, what's up, brother? Working hard. Proud of you. Just passing through. I appreciate that. Again, happy birthday. Thank you. We'll watch the replay. Love and respect, brother. I love you. I appreciate it. I'm very proud of you. Jacob, he got off his ass. He started making a way, respecting his mom, living in the house, but also working at Wendy's, working hard to improve his life, showing up consistently, not complaining and being thankful. That's why God has a blessing for Jacob and anyone willing to do what Jacob did, which is not to complain, but to go out there, earn a way, whether it's at Wendy's or Wall Street, and be a positive person in society and make a way for a better life. Good job. Marin, thank you again. Hydration to you. Thank you very much. Hydration break. Thank you, Marin. Journey with Jordan. Tap water sucks in Florida. It sucks everywhere, guys. And it sucks in New Jersey, too. I don't think they even filter the ocean out of it. Hey, look. Tap water sucks everywhere. That's true. Amtop, Florida water does suck. That's why I buy 2.5 gallons a time for 2.6. Well, look, guys, I wouldn't drink tap water from anywhere. That's the truth. DTN, thank you again, brother. I appreciate that very much. Lauren, I work remote. I tell you, okay, there you go. A big company and live below my means. Oh, you got your whole life ahead of you. Early retirement goals. Well, look, if you can live anywhere, you're blessed right now. And I work very hard to get where I'm at. So what I can tell you is you are very blessed that you can work from anywhere, China or Idaho or Florida. I would pick Idaho. And all I can tell you is you're blessed. Utilize your asset because that job may not last forever. But cherish. I hope it does last until retirement. But the best time, listen to me, guys. Liz, thank you for the super chat, Liz. I see. Thank you. Thank you very much, Liz. It's appreciated. Thank you, Liz. Guys, the best time to position your life is when you don't have to. The best time to get a job is when you currently have a job. The best time to downsize is when you don't have to downsize. Reposition your life when things are going good. That way, when things go bad, you're already positioned to do something that you want to do. The best time to position your life is when you don't have to. Never forget it. Good job. Liz, thank you again. Happy birthday, Sam. Feeling inspired. Well, Liz, I pray that God continues to give you inspiration. How do you get inspired? You go for a walk. You eat healthy. You stay around positive people. You downsize and you live your best life. Passion, and you use your gifts. And when you use your gifts, you get passion. Passion is an overflow of inspiration. Depression is a lack of inspiration. So I pray that you live a passionate life. Luke, happy birthday, my brother. Well, Luke, it's good to have you. Thank you for hanging with me and not giving up. I appreciate you, brother. I pray you're finding good finds at the thrift store and you're living your best life. And a sunshine emoji to you. Well, brother, I'm in Florida. They call it the Sunshine State. Well, thank you very much. Jack Fix. Good stuff, Sam. Thank you, brother. Thanks for inspiring me to do YouTube. Keep pushing forward. Hope you had a good birthday. Thank you, brother. YouTube tips. Upload consistently. When you have an idea for a video, write it down on your phone because that creative wave will pass. Block people that aren't good for your mental to exchange YouTube revenue for your mental health, especially in the beginning. It's not going to be worth it. So just make a mental note and don't make YouTube your main source of income. Eventually, if you can do it, great. But if you use it as your main source of income and you don't have another job, what's going to happen is either you're going to pander, you're not going to be yourself, or it's just not going to be good. Because YouTube is a supplemental income, just like almost like Uber or DoorDash. Now, you can make those things a full time, but I just want to caution you that YouTube is great. Living in your car is great. So I don't want to like over glorify them, but I don't want to desell them either. I think they're a blessing. They are a blessing to me. But I want you to remember some of those core things that I just said so that you position those things right in the priority of your life and that you accept what they are. Like, so when you're in a relationship with YouTube, you accept what it is, okay? You accept that you give up some privacy. You accept that you're not going to get compensated that much, if you even do. And you accept the fact that it's a little bit of a job. You have to show up consistently. You have to build relationships. You have to put effort into responding, and you have to document your creativity so that you can keep a consistent flow of video topics. And once in a while, you may have to go out there and play to the masses, do an RV review or do whatever review, whatever your channel's about. And so that's some tips that I would share with somebody. Big Dirty Brother, I'm so proud of you. You've been improving on your videos, but most important, you're a positive person. And I appreciate you. I appreciate Mark. I pray nothing but the best for you, brother. I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you, man, for happy birthday. Came out. You got to force it to make it better. Well, I want to be cautious on using the word force. Every time I think of the word force, I think about shoving the piece of the puzzle together when it doesn't fit and then the puzzle breaks. Every time I think of force, I think about the demonic type of porn where someone like face bangs someone and then like almost abuse the girl. And I don't like that. I don't like to, even if it's just acting, I don't like abuse. And force is abuse. So I do believe in persistence. I believe in a level of aggression, and I believe in take charge, but I don't believe in basically doing shit that get you a restraining order. I don't believe in living your life with all caps. There's a time to use all caps, but as an accent, not as a lifestyle, not as a mindset. So I understand, but that's what I would say. Capital, love your content and positive attitude. Well, Capital, thank you, brother, for the positivity. Thumbs up back to you, man. Liz, thank you again. Happy birthday. Thank you, Liz. Luke, it's been a while. Missed you, brother. I appreciate you. Love and appreciation is reciprocal. Sam, happy you're doing well. Thank you. I appreciate people that appreciate me. My man, you still have eyes on a Prius? Right now, I'm 39. As of today, I'm 39. Today's my birthday. So my plans can change tomorrow. I could buy a home base tomorrow. But right now in my mind, even if I buy a home base, this is my vehicle selection. I would like to keep my Jeep Renegade till I'm 45. That's 6 more years. Then from 45 to 55, even if I had a home base, I would like to buy a Toyota Prius. Why? Because it's fuel efficient and I'm a goer. I don't need a lot of room. I don't have a lot of stuff. And I like sunroofs. I don't like the drive of a van. As I get older, I may need a van for more comfort, but I'm young right now. And so like if I had a Toyota Prius, it's still good for like doing DoorDash. It's still good for traveling around and good fuel efficiency. So for now till 45, I keep the Renegade. From 45 to 55, a Prius. From 55 to 65, I get a van and or maybe an RV. But if I get a home base, then it's just going to be Renegade, Prius, and then I'll see where I'm at, where I'm in my 50s and 60s. I'll reevaluate life. Good job. Luke, I've seen so many recently. They're great automobiles, but they're expensive, guys, too. You pay for the efficiency. Luke, when you mean home back, you mean an RV lot? Yeah, a home base. If I get a home base at this time, it could change, but at this time in mind, it would be an RV lot that I can move an RV if a hurricane comes, and I don't have to take care of a lot. If the RV just goes downhill, if there's just too much dookie in it, I could just scrap it. Okay, and it's low maintenance. It's more maintenance than living in your car. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's more commitment, but it's still at a low level. And especially living in Florida with hurricanes, I want something that I can move if a hurricane's coming, or if it totally blows away, that it's not a big liability. So right now, tomorrow, I'm going to go look at a home base at night. I think it's $100K. It's by the beach, and it's got the RV already on it. He wants to sell an RV lot with the RV on it. It's a travel trailer. I couldn't tow it, but I would just leave it on the lot, and I would probably only have it towed if a hurricane comes. But that's a lot of commitment. It's more commitment than I have now. I don't need to do it. I don't know if I want to do it, but I'm thinking about it. And right now I'm keeping all my options open. Luke home base, yep. All right, guys, I hit all the comments. Data Geek, tremendous love to you. I hope you're still here. I'm very appreciative. That $100 super chat has stayed up there because I don't think I've ever gotten that high super chat, and that thing's in red blaring up there. So it's appreciated, and every super chat's appreciated. Jones, your super chat's appreciated. Marin, yours appreciated. DTN, The first ever to super chat, we appreciated. Liz, appreciated. And everyone who just watched, appreciated. Everyone who clicked the thumbs up button, appreciated. Everyone who shared the video, appreciated. Buck Porter, South Florida's in the house. I went to Walmart today and bought all bed setup. Well, brother, keep doing you, man. And what are you, a bed setup what, for your car? It's good to sleep in clean sheets and good sheets. And what I can tell you guys is never spend time around the jealous, and never change who you are. Nothing lasts forever. Even who you are, you'll change. Maybe when you're young, you're reckless. Maybe one day you hated YouTube. Maybe one day you loved YouTube. Maybe one day you were a troll. Look, nothing lasts forever. Keep adapting, keep changing. Jack Fix, Sam, in 6 years, we will have automated cars. Now, I don't think that quick. Not at a mass level. We will order from an app on your phone. Tesla says it's already set up. It's set up, but it won't be deployed for the masses. I wonder how that's going to change travel. Now, I think we're about 20 years away from that even being close to a mass level. It takes so much calculation to drive safely. We're not there at a mass level yet, and that's going to take government intervention. The government is going to have to institute like its own a separate lane on highways and on roads for automated vehicles, because you're not going to have every vehicle automated. So it's not going to be a mix match. Not yet. I think we're about 15 or 20 years off from that. So I think that's my opinion. Journey with Jordan. Have you looked at A-liners? I looked at them. But I can't tell them. They're about the same as a travel trailer, so it's really no fit. And I don't want to have a tow vehicle. So I'll keep all my options open, though. Daddy Geek, my pleasure. Always love. Stay safe. Daddy Geek, I appreciate you. Thank you. Buck, got an O2 Cool Fan. There you go. All parts you mentioned in the video. Yep, that's what I got and I still use for the setup in my car. Good job, brother. Perfect. Need target covers and blanket pillows. You got it, brother. Keep pushing forward. Sounds like a plan. Jack Fix, thank you for understanding. Guys, love and respect. Stay positive and keep positive people with you. If someone wants you to prove something to them, don't prove anything. You be you. And if someone don't like it, screw